Se eu quiser me dar bem, se eu quiser ficar bem, ter uma qualidade de vida melhor, sabe, que eu ia parar. Eu não preciso beber. Por quê? Por quê? Porque eu sei aonde que eu quero chegar. E eu sei aonde eu vou chegar. Entendeu? Então, você tem que ter uma direção. Você não pode sair aqui andando, entendeu? Sem rumo. Você tem que chegar e falar assim, eu vou sair daqui, vou chegar lá. Entendeu? Aí você não sai.
Alex Sandro Silva Pereira was born on July 7, 1987 in São Paulo, Brazil. His father was a bricklayer and his mother was a housewife. He grew up alongside his sibling Aline Pereira, a professional kickboxer. When he was 12 years old, he started working in a tire store.
É borracharia aqui, borracharia Vila Nova. E, pô, é um cara aí, é uma chave importante aí, né, pra todo esse sucesso aí que eu tenho hoje. Né? Devo esse cara aqui também.
It was a hard job for men. All his colleagues were much older than him. He learned the job quickly. But he also acquired a very common habit among his colleagues, drinking. Alex started drinking and there came a time when he lost control. Being just a child, he drank more and more. He realized he had to stop, and he did so for 2 months. He saw that he could control it and he started drinking again. More later he tried to quit again and again, all without success. Alex was desperate. He knew he had to give up alcohol, but he didn't know how to do it, until something crossed his mind. He thought that maybe sports could save him. In Brazil, the best known sport is soccer, but Alex had never practiced it, so he had to think about another sport. That was when he learned about kickboxing. Alex had already gotten into fights several times in the street and thought he could be good at that sport. In 2009, at the age of 22, Alex Pereira started training at a kickboxing gym in São Bernardo. He trained very hard, but he continued drinking. He started winning amateur fights and soon became a professional, becoming Brazilian champion after several fights. After 4 years struggling with his addiction, he finally succeeded. He quit drinking. He realized that he could become someone important in the world of martial arts, but he would not achieve it if he did not leave his addiction behind. In 2014, Pereira signed a contract with Glory Kickboxing, the promotion in which the best kickboxers of the moment were found. On March 8, the Glory 14 tournament took place in Zagreb. Pereira faced Dustin Jacoby in the semifinals. Pereira defeated Dustin with a resounding KO. Then had to face Armenian kickboxer Sahak Parparian in the final. Pereira defeated the Armenian Sahak Parparian by decision in a very disputed fight, thus winning the Glory Middleweight Contender Tournament. His next fight would take place at the Glory 17 event, Last Man Standing, in Los Angeles, California, on June 21, 2014, shortly after his excellent debut in the company. It was a middleweight tournament, in which 8 fighters would compete for the world title in one night. Pereira lost against Artem Levin by unanimous decision. He was disqualified from the tournament. After his defeat in Glory, Alex Pereira would fight in WGP Kickboxing, in 2 events in a row. In December 2014, he faced the Chilean Ivan Galaz at WGP 24, in his homeland, São Paulo. He defeated his rival by technical knockout in the second round. After this victory at home, Alex fights again in Glory, this time in his 20th event in Dubai, with the 4 best fighters in each division, with 2 titles at stake. Alex Pereira suffered another defeat in the company in the semifinal of the middleweight tournament, against Jason Wilness by unanimous decision. Pereira decides to take a leave of absence from the company for a while, and returns to WGP in his 24th event in a rematch against Cesar Almeida. Which he wins by decision. After 2 fights in Jungle Fight, he signs with a new Chinese promotion called Glory of Heroes. His first event was on April 2, 2016, in which Pereira would face the young Nigerian Israel Adesanya, thus beginning an already historic rivalry that will last for years. The fight was close throughout all the rounds, but finally it was Alex Pereira who took the victory by decision. A year later, the Chinese promoter gave Adesanya the chance to have a rematch with Pereira. Clearly, the Nigerian accepted. Both fighters would meet at Glory of Heroes 7 in April 2017. The Brazilian Alex Pereira was fighting in front of his people. The event was at the Ginásio do Ibirapuera in São Paulo, Brazil. Adesanya was aware that fighting in Brazil would not be in his favor and that the public would be against him, but he could not miss the opportunity to win the rematch. Pereira, for his part, was confident. He had already beaten him once and now he was fighting at home. Although it is true that the fight was close and now he was going to face an Israel Adesanya eager for revenge, which made him a dangerous fighter.